All I know is I don't care what the doctors say. I'm not ever doing that again, period. So we're on our way to do my blood glucose test that I absolutely do not want to do. I had already, with my first daughter, my fourth child, taken it and failed miserably. And I don't really understand why they're making me do it this time, but doctor says, let's make sure that I actually have diabetes. Now, the first time it was just, from my understanding, it was gestational. But afterwards, in the hospital, after delivery, they swore up and down that it was gonna go away, but it didn't. I've had it all her first year, and then we got pregnant with our fifth baby, and here we are. We're gonna learn. Even though I've already told them that, you know, I still check my blood sugars and sometimes they're a little crazy, and I've been able to control it with diet, but they don't listen. So they're gonna know for sure. I guess, I mean, they're listening. Let me rephrase that. They are listening, but they want to know for sure if I still have it because of how my blood sugars have been. And I say it negatively because I don't want to do it because it makes me sick. It makes me sick. It makes me feel bad. I think last time I felt like I was gonna pass out because my blood sugar dropped real fast afterwards. It went up really high and then it dropped. And so it scared me. I don't wanna do it again, but I control my blood sugars with diet. And I just eat a high protein, high vegetable, or lots of vegetables, high vegetables, and lower carbs, kind of like keto. Kinda, just not like a whole bunch of fats. So yeah, that's why they really want to check, because I control it well. And so here we are. We're on our way. So I guess I will check back in with you guys after I get there and get my nice little syrupy sugary drink. So we're here. I'm at the stop and get my madre so she could that's okay.
Hey, don't go crazy.
Whoa!
I can be figuring out you and the trying to do something with the kids all at once.
You was need to bring a snack.
Oh, well, you got your own snack. You don't worry about those snacks.
But the whole.
Do you know where you're going?
No,
Out here looking like a whole African sleepy princess.
you're a princess.
Looking like some old ass lion.
There's that one that we're looking for. But we're not going on that. We're going to DLO. This has been about 45 minutes. And that's where my blood sugar is now. So, possibly. So I just, first hour test, or yeah, first full hour test. And my blood sugar, when I checked, it was like, what did I say, 224?
That's what it is now.
Yeah, it's 224. I felt a little lightheaded. And my muscles burn. I don't know if that's normal. It's normal for me, but I don't know if it's normal for everybody else because my mom's diabetic and it doesn't happen to her. And I'm a little short of breath. And I wasn't before when I was walking down this hallway. It's taking us a while because little Lena.
I want to go everywhere but.
She's hyped up. But yeah, I'll check in on the last one. Well, we left to go get my mom and kids something to eat because they were hungry. Excuse me. And now I'm going in for the third blood draw. And I feel like crap. I took my blood sugar again in the car and it was 204. So at least it's going down. But but as it's going down, you know what's weird? My muscles don't burn as bad and I'm not as out of breath as I was the last time. I just noticed that. I mean, my muscles still burn, but, and as you can see, I'm walking a lot faster. Earlier, I was walking slow like an old lady. It was crazy. But hopefully I'm not too late because I was sitting out in the car. I'm about to go in here. I lied. I still have one more to do. I am so hungry right now. Excuse me. I want to go home. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm so yeah, the first time we went in there, before we got here, I told my son, I was like, hey, I want you to record as I go in there and I drink my drink. I said, but don't say anything, just record me. And as soon as I handed my phone, he's like, all right, Mom, I'm ready to record. And the nurse looks back and she's like, oh, no, no, no. And I was like, Landon. It was so funny. But I guess that's why you don't teach your kids not to do sneaky. Holy cow, it's cold out here. What happened? It was like freaking 80 degrees out here. Oh my God.
So, we're in the room.
Oh, he's not allowed to record in here, unfortunately. I'm sorry. It's just in case, like, there's any, like, of your mom's information or, like, any other patient information.
Well,
Is it Zachary Tribe 2019 at Gmail?
So I just checked it. Again, it is 1:85. And it's, well, I can't see what time it is because my watch is dead. What is it, like 12:40? Yeah, 12:47.
12:47.
Look at oh, my iPad. So we got one more, and that's gonna be at a 1:34, and that'll be our final one, and I get to for real go because I'm hungry. Why I'm grabbing my neck fat, I don't know, but all right, guys. So I feel somewhat normal now. I mean, I'm tired, but I think it's because my blood sugar is dropping. I'm about to do this last, for real, the last draw. So it's a total of 4 blood draws. See, I thought it was gonna be 3. It's been a long time since I've done this. Done it 5 times, but I should know, but it's been years. So, but here we go. So I said I felt somewhat normal, but I am I can tell that it's still dropping. And I also learned the difference between the first, I knew there was a difference, but between, see, I'm babbling now. The difference between the 1 hour test and the 3 hour test is that you get 50 milligrams with the first, or with the 1 hour, see, I can't even talk, and 100 milligrams of sugar with the 3 hour test. So be ready for that. And I'm about to get in the car and I'm gonna take my blood sugar and I'm gonna see what it is now, because I'm starting to feel weird again. All right, so
Only gonna work with.
I said I felt weird, and this is why. It's low. So now, what we've seen what my blood sugar is, my hands are shaking.
That's what I'm doing.
And I feel flush, like I'm hot and I'm cold and I'm sweating.
It's gonna go back up in a minute.
I know. And
that
it just, I feel confused. Like I can't, we were about to drive off, but I decided to sit here and wait to eat something.
Oh, sorry. You're talking to that. Oh my God, I thought you was talking to me the whole time.
And I felt, I don't even know. It feels weird. It feels very weird. But that's really low. What was it, 46?
Mm-hmm. And dropped in like 15 minutes.
So, just to kind of give you guys an idea what could, if you do have gestational diabetes, not to go by yourself, because it's not very safe to have, you know, if your blood sugars can drop that low. It's not very, and it's very uncomfortable, it's scary. I felt scared as soon as it started happening. I'm gonna take my blood sugar again after I eat, so you guys can see what it is. All right, guys, that was tough. I probably should have kept the camera on, but I about passed out in my seat. Then I gorged down a sub sandwich, and then I was still hungry. And then I stopped at Brahms and got like a burger and fries and a drink. And that was like, let's see, that was like 15 minutes ago. Oh, that's awful. And I'll probably never do it again. It happened to me the last time too, but it didn't drop that low. That was really, really low and really, really scary. And next time I'm just gonna tell my doctor no and give him my, because I have still can't think straight. I have a glucometer, a glucometer, whatever you want to call it, that I can measure my blood sugars with. And I mean, that should have been enough proof. And I told him I didn't want to do it because of this. And luckily I had someone with me this time, because I have my kids with me, and I have, you know, what if I would have passed out while driving or something? Like, they don't give you, at least here, they didn't give me any type of instructions on, hey, you probably should bring a snack. Hey, maybe your blood sugar may drop after this, so, you know, have some food or a sugary drink with you. I still feel a little loopy. Like, it's like low-key, like kind of not drunk, but like almost. It was weird. But yeah, I'm not doing that again. They're just gonna have to take my word for, oh, excuse me, I ate too fast. They're gonna have to take my word for it. That's all that's that. But yeah, I think for now, all right, so I just stopped at my mom's, and I'm just gonna go ahead and check it and just kind of see where I'm at, the kind of gauge. This one I have is the One Touch Vario Reflect, and it's really neat because it comes with a app, and you can keep a record of all of your blood sugars, and then you can also send them to your doctor. There we go. That's more like it. 119. I still feel weird though. And I still feel shaky inside. It's just like this inside tremble. I couldn't even I couldn't even get the food in my mouth. My hands was jerking so bad. It was tough. I can't believe, I'm just like shocked that they wouldn't tell you that this is, you know, this could happen. Although I kind of knew, but I wasn't for sure it was going to happen this time, because I wasn't, you know, your body reacts different ways to different things. So, oh man. And the other lady, I think she blew one of my veins. Ugh. It's like, it's swollen and hurts still. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying, because I'm still I'm still retarded right now. Not retarded, sloopy. But yeah, I update when I get home. So yesterday was awful. After all that, I had to go ahead and just go to sleep. I didn't eat any more food, but I had to go to sleep. I felt so drained. My muscles burned so bad, and I just felt sick to my stomach for the rest of the day. So I know on my next visit, which I will see if I can do a video on my results, and see what they, you know, compare my blood sugar levels that I recorded versus what they had from the lab, and see, you know, how close they are and what they actually diagnosed. Because I don't know if it's considered gestational diabetes, or if it's hypoglycemia. Yeah, hypoglycemia. Yeah. I don't know. Just the way that my blood sugar dropped, like completely bottomed out. It was kind of scary, and I feel like it was dangerous, because I mean, if I would have went any lower, because I believe it was 46, and I had already had a couple bites of food, and then I was like, oh, let me go ahead and record, because I was so out of it. And yeah, so we're gonna see what they end up saying and what our next plan is for the future. Well, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching and going on that little wild journey with me. I guess stay tuned for the next video.